Okay, I am live. I'm trying this out. Hey, how are you? Whoever sees this, I am Lady Impossible. I am the maven of consciousness and cannabis. I love free thinking and I help you just find more choices in your health and your life by asking questions. And I do this crazy thing with my hands and I touch the top of your head, and it's called the energetic touch. Don't do it, it changes everything. But questions create like more possibility and ideas and perspectives around things. And that even creates a lot for you. And then on the cannabis side, I love to share with people about the healthy ways of being healthy. So today, this is Freaky Friday. So I'm making sure it's Friday. I forget what day it is. But yes, sorry. So it's been a little interesting. I was going live for a while on Facebook, but I got taken off due to my reckless patriotic thinking. I have no idea. But I posted a picture of, like, right after the Capitol. I posted a picture of a granny at the Capitol, and she has her little flag. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, she must be a ninja. So that got me banned for a while. And I was off of lives for 30 days. Tomorrow I'm back. So it's going to be interesting. See how long I can stay. But I'm not really scared to say what I want to say. But today, so I tomorrow, I go to a CE5 event. It's a CE5 meditation in Tampa. It's a group. If you're open to it and accepting that idea, we would love to have you join us. If you're not really sure and you're a little scared, please do some, meditation and looking inward for a while until you're ready, because, we really have that sacred space for whatever happens for people. Um, but we do a meditation and then we just look up in the sky. It's out in away from like lights and things like that. So it's almost like you're in a planetarium. It's like really cool. So, and the sky gets so clear above us. Like even the clouds will come in and we'll do the meditation and it totally clears up. We see things shoot across the sky. We make sure that it's not a satellite, because satellites, you'll see it just go in a straight line at a continued like speed. And we've seen like like falling stars. You see all that stuff. But what's really cool is we have lasers and we shine it up in the sky when the planes aren't there. But they'll flash back at us. So I thought that was really cool. The last time I went, it was really cloudy. And I sat there and I looked up and I was just like, what's the I started asking questions. I was like, what's the possibility I actually see something? And I was staring there and I was like, what's that? And it looked like a little star, but it was on the outside of the cloud. So I was like, what is that? What is that? And it moved and it was hauling butt. It went around in circles. It went to the side. I saw one, then I saw two, and then I saw three, and I saw four, and I saw little groups of them. I went to drum circle with my boyfriend in St. Cloud, and the drum circle was off to the side, and I was like, I'm just going to go in the open space, like the field there, and just watch the sky, see what happens. So I did. I don't even think I did the meditation. I just kind of stood there and I was just like, what's the possibility? And I looked up and I saw the little lights again, and they were all in different places and I could see everything moving. So it's almost like I'm seeing a different level of the atmosphere. It's kind of cool. And then actually every night, like instead of watching TV, I come home after work and I go outside and I just go out in my front yard and I look up and I see them everywhere. I had a job, I set up AV equipment. So I had a job, where was I? Melbourne. So I saw that Indian something beach was like next by. So I went over there and I went out and it was dark and the beach was just crashing. It was beautiful. It was a little freaky. It was dark. I could see a few people like smoking cigarettes, so I knew there were a few people there. But I went out in the water. It was cold. Felt good on my feet, but when I like looked up, you could see in the distance just they were just going crazy and they were like racing around over next to the Kennedy Space Center. You could see them all over in the sky and they were just going crazy. But it looked like a bunch of like shooting stars because now when I look at it, they actually like flare up. So it's kind of cool too. Like it's almost like they know what I want. I don't know. And I'm just like, just sparkle for me. And like 5 or 6 of them, they'll be together and they'll be like, and yes, I'm in the cannabis industry. I do this when I'm sober. What I do for cannabis is I take CBD, things like that. If I smoke, it's like right before bed. So I'm never like out and about. Because I just like to have my moment like, at my house and just chill. But the CBD I take all the time because my body just feels amazing on it. But that's a whole nother video. But like, let's take 5 minutes and discuss what the heck is going on in the world. Like, it's interesting how. Okay, so a lot of people that know me know that I have followed a lot of letters in the alphabet for a while, and especially the 17th one. And it's been interesting. Like, there's been a lot of really cool things. And in the beginning of everything, when the information came out, it was like you really had no idea what was going on because they would say things that it was like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, that's not really happening. But if you look at the drops and the information that was put out during the time, like a year to the date back, it makes sense now. Like, you see everything happening, what they like started you thinking about a year ago. Like, that's just crazy. So I have always been intrigued by the stars. I've always looked up there. Never really saw anything. So when I look up and see things, it just lights my heart up. It's like my own personal meditation with whatever's out there. I'm not scared of it. I don't think we should be. There's, as you see in the world, there's a lot of good that looks bad, and there's a lot of bad that look good to some people. So it's just like that balance and that yin and that yang. But I do believe that. So even if you look, I always talk about the Schumann resonance. So the Schumann resonance of the Earth has been off the charts. There's even points where the Schumann resonance has a black line. So if you think about it, maybe even we jumped a timeline. I know that sounds crazy, but what isn't crazy these days? So if you think about dimensions, things like that, I believe right now we're in the fourth because a lot more people are waking up and starting to think for themselves. We've been in the third for way too long. And the Schumann resonance of the Earth is like going off the charts. So what I see the Schumann resonance of the Earth is her heartbeat, is her breath. You know, she is breathing and she is excited and she is just happy. So the reason that a lot of the people are having issues here and like crazy issues is because her vibration is so high. We're not matching it. And some of us are matching it, and people just don't get it. There's a lot of people that just aren't ready to move on. There's a lot of information that is pretty dark. And I believe that the reason that a lot of us have known about this and watched whatever's going on in the whatever world reality TV show, Castle Rock Entertainment, that's kind of interesting. They have literally a stage set as the White House, but whatever. I guess it's all in the perspective and what you see. But so it's just whatever show is playing out has to play out. I don't. I want to turn the station because I just don't believe that part of the movie. Your thoughts can create your reality. So depending on what you focus on and believe and are attracted to, that you create. So I don't want to take up too much more time, but if you're interested in the CE5 meditation, if you're interested in learning more about the crazy questions I use, if you're interested in the crazy technique I do, I'd love to tell you more. So reach out to me at Lady Kim Possible. I'm gonna do more of these because I just like to talk, and who knows, like maybe one or two people like actually see it. But I love you guys. I'm here if you have any questions, but look up and be open to the possibilities of something bigger. We believe in faith and religion and different things outside of ourselves. But what if all of that is already inside of you and you just have to look at it in the mirror? Who knows? But I am more spiritual than religious, and I'm more patriotic than a label. But yeah, I love this country. I love the people. I love being in Florida, and I love our cosmic family. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Have a great one.